Are you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Thursday, February 17th, 2022 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, Philly Pete. We're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all so much for tuning in this afternoon, this wonderful Thursday evening in the East Coast. Temps are about 60 degrees. It's a really springtime. I love it. Love to see it. Love to feel it. Let's get rocking and rolling here. But this show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12ounce120Z and they'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Zingo TV, channel 761. If you don't have Zingo TV, it's a free app. Download it and then flip over to channel 761 where you'll be hearing today's episode live of Pete's Power Plays and Amazon.com. All right, support the crew. Go to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon. Don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports Store where there's a large variety of apparel from different shows, including yours truly. Get a shirt, get a hoodie, whatever you may need. They're comfortable. I have different colors, different sizes, whatever you may need. Support me, like always, and let's continue to cash out some tickets. So we're back on the air. Okay, like I said, last night wasn't the best night on the ice. Actually, it kind of started off really crappy. Then I'd like to thank the Flames for coming by like usual and cashing out a couple of the plays that I had for you guys. Clients 2-1 for the night as well, so they're rocking and rolling right now. They go from 6 units on the other night, and they win basically a little bit over a unit last night, or just about 3/4 of a unit, almost a unit last night. So almost 7 units for the last 2 days for clients. So they're looking really good. Like I said, sign up today. A bunch of you signed up last night and this morning. $50 for the entire rest of the NHL season, and that also includes playoffs. So not many cappers out there are having this sort of deal, so that's why you sign up with me. I'm one of the best on the ice, and obviously record proves it, and the clients are very happy with their results right now too. So sign up today, $50 for the rest of the NHL season and playoffs, and those that did sign up, I will get to you after the show. So last night, not great. Like I said, we go 5-7 on the ice with a -4.85 overall units, so not great. I took a couple chances here with some 2-unit plays. I gave you all a free 2-unit. Hurricanes over 6. Not the way you should have been. I just had a feeling. That's why I said on the show yesterday, this would be a game that, wouldn't surprise. It was a sucker bet. I think it was a sucker bet for most cappers like myself, especially the fact that it had such a large line. I even bought the alternate goal line down, and that still didn't work out. So that's just what happens. It went under. So it was definitely, I believe, a sucker bet for people like me. And it was on everybody else's Twitter. I mean, a lot of people did take the over last night, so I don't feel too bad. But that's just how it goes. So let's run down last night's results. Okay, I want to go through the losers real fast, and then I'll go through the winners. That's what we do on the show. So Wild Jets first period over 1.5. We had a first goal in the first 10 minutes. Nothing after that in the first period. Had our chances, but what can you do? Hurricanes money line. They blew it. Hurricanes blew it. Simple as that. I mean, you're up 2-1. Had a couple chances where you should be up at least 3-1 in the course of that first period. I mean, this team should have been up by a lot. This team was dominating Florida, and Florida came back and won it overtime. I mean, nothing else you could say there. But that's just a miscommunication, just mistiming game by the Hurricanes, which should have been a win in my opinion. So Canes on the money line lose. Canes over 6 again, 2-unit play. I believe this should have cashed. Again, there's so many times where Hurricanes didn't bury the puck in the net. They had plenty of opportunities to. This easily should have been a 5-2 sort of game for the Hurricanes, a 5-3 sort of game. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. So that loses 2 units. First period, again, like I said, first period over 1.5, that lost. Again, situation. I'm not going to say it again, but it should have at least been 3-1 Hurricanes after the first period. A lot of opportunities for Hurricanes that were just wasted. Nothing you could do there. That's how the games roll. We're going to move on to the Avalanche Vegas game, where we had the team total over 3.5 for the Avs, and that I liked it at plus money. I expected to see a 4-1 sort of game for the Avalanche. Maybe a little bit of a comeback after what happened against the Stars. They got destroyed, and usually on back-to-back games they score, between about 4 goals. And it was a good spot. It was a good spot, but unfortunately that did not cash. First period over 1.5. Once again, that didn't cash. Wild on the money line. They looked good in the first period, and Wild money line was a client play, and they just decided to let go of the gas, and they got destroyed by the Jets again. So that game did not fondle too well. Last night, but that's just how it is. So that lost Wild on the money line. The winners last night, the Flames -1. That was a no problem winner there. Flames are playing insanely good hockey as of late. Playing good. They're consistent. I mean, this is a team that's scoring at will and playing good and just making plays and scoring. I mean, they're getting good looks and they're converting. They're a good team right now. And again, a team to look forward to in the Stanley Cup playoffs. I mean, I locked them in at 25-1. They're down to 18-1 now, maybe 17-1. It's still a good number. But this team's playing red hot, and Flames are playing really good as of late, and their overs have been cashing out too, which leads me to the over 5.5 Flames Ducks. That cashed out no problem. Avalanche Flames team total over 3.5 at plus 110. You had that in the second period. You had 4 goals in the second period for the Flames at plus 110. Good money. That was a client play as well. So good money there. And then we're going to go back to the Avs game where I did put the Avs. I had Avs for 2 units, 1 unit for the clients and 1 unit for Twitter. So that was a free client play out there. Avalanche were nice enough to cash that out for us. So, 2 units overall there, 1 for the clients, 1 for Twitter. So 2 units overall for the Avs. That helped out, 2-0 final. Really, really good game from the Avs. Gutsy defense came through, goaltending came through. But it's good. It's good to see the Avalanche have a nice bounce back after getting demolished by Dallas the other night. And then the Avalanche and Knights, under 6 or under 6.5, whatever you had. I had the under 6. I liked that. It might even been should have been 6.5. Should have been under 6 or under 6.5. Excuse me. So, but. I'll go back and change that, but it was an under 6.5 play. I mentioned it on the show last night too that I see some low scoring game between these two. I'm just not sure what kind of Vegas team's going to come out. Very inconsistent as of late. We know the Avalanche can score, but I do have to update that number, so I will update that after the show today and update the overall record too, because I believe the under 6 I had was at plus money, so I'll have to take a look at that, revert back. Someone actually pointed that out to me, so I'll have to go back and check the numbers out and give you guys an updated result. But there you go. 5-7 overall, minus 4.85 units pending. And my NHL season, 480 wins, 437 losses, and 18 pushes. Once again, at plus 33.95 units, just a smidgen under that 34 unit mark. Once again, still going to pending just based on this under 6 that I had last night for this Avs under. But yeah, I mean, crappy night. I'll fess up to it like usual. As transparent as it gets. You don't see that a lot out there. You really don't see that at all. Those that are transparent, you know who you are. I know who you are. I mean, you guys have been great. But just fess up to your losses. That's how I've always been. And that's just how it goes. But on that note, I want to take a quick 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, we have a 10-game NHL slate. Okay, I want to get this rocking and rolling as soon as we get back on the air. Hey, listen, this is Pete's Power Plays Thursday edition. Sit back, relax, give me 2, and I will be right back.
Ounce Sports has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12 Ounce Sports. All you have to do is go to betus.com and type in the promo code 12OZ and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sportsbook. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Thursday, February 17th, 2022 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, Philly Pete, and we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. This show, as always, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12ounce12OZ. To match your first deposit up to 125%. You got Zingo TV, channel 761. It's a free app. Download it. Flip on over there to 761. Today's episode is live, like always, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 12 p.m. in the East, 9 a.m. out West. Tune in, grab that cup of joe, grab that lunch, listen to Philly Pete, and I'll get you down with all the NHL action and betting purposes as we head into this Thursday evening 10-game slate. Hey, listen, don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports Store as well. Check out the Philly Pete's Power Plays apparel, different colors, different sizes, hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, whatever you may name it, it's on there. Check it out today and get yours today. And also, client discount, like I mentioned yesterday, if you missed it, it's simple as that, $50 for the entire rest of the NHL season. That includes playoffs. Clients are rolling right now, so this is the time to sign up. Take advantage of it. $50. That is it for the entire rest of the season. You got 2 months left of practically the rest of the NHL season and all the playoffs, so what can you say? I mean, we're rocking and rolling. I'm giving back to you guys, so sign up today and take full advantage of it now. All right, here we go. 10 games tonight. I'm not wasting any time. St. Louis Blues at the Montreal Canadiens. Over-under here is at 6. St. Louis minus 270 on the money line. Montreal comes in at plus 235 here. 85% of the public money is rolling with the Blues tonight. Husso is also in net, confirmed against Montreal for Montreal. Word on the street is that they are both confirmed for this game here tonight. Montreal at home is 5-17-1, 8-15 covering the puck line in their last 23 at home, 8-2 in the last 10 with the overs. This Montreal team not only have been giving up goals, but they've been scoring pretty decently as of lately too. So the over is definitely something to consider. St. Louis comes in 10-8-1 on the road, 11-10 on the road covering the puck line in the last 21. And 5-3-2 in the last 10 with the overs. This is trending over. I'm on the over 6 in this spot. I do expect to see goals. Coming from the Blues, no problem. Coming from Montreal, I would say at least 2 from Montreal should help the cause there. St. Louis could get us, with Monten Bolton, that I expect to see no worse than a push in this game for us here tonight. That's how I'm feeling. I'm thinking maybe a 5-2 final for the Blues. Give me the Blues. I'm on the Blues here. I like Blues -1. I like the Blues puck line -1.5. I also like the Blues team total over 3.5. Like I said, this team should rock tonight, and I do expect to see the Blues go off against this Montreal Canadiens team. So, all in all, over 6. Blues -1.5. Blues -1, and the team total over 3.5 tonight there in Montreal. Okay. Ottawa Senators at the Buffalo Sabres. Over-under here is also at 6. Buffalo coming in at -130 on the money line. Ottawa, they opened up at, it was basically even. Now it's at +110 for the Sens here tonight. Buffalo 8-12-3 at home this year, 15-9 covering the puck line in the last 24 games, and 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Ottawa comes in here 8-11-3 on the road this year, 13-9 covering the puck line on the road, and 2-8 in their last 10 with the overs. This is trending under. I like the under 6 in this spot for sure. This is more of a 50-50 game. You have 55% of the public money going towards Buffalo here, but I'm on the opposite end here. I like Ottawa here. They're starting to play a little bit more defensively. A lot of lower scoring games for this team. Give me the Sens. I want to take the Sens here. That small value on the road at plus 110. I have a good feeling about this. Not sure if this will make my card tonight, but like I said, I do break down every game, every angle, give you the best leans, give you the best bets, who I favor. So I do the show. So give me the Ottawa Senators money line at plus 110. That's how I'm feeling tonight. The under 6 as well, just because Ottawa is 2-8 in their last 10 with trending under, that is. So 2-8 in the last 10 in terms of the over-unders, in favor of the unders. Unders are 8-2 for the Sens in the last 10. That's how I feel. Again, it may or may not make my card tonight. I'm not too fond. But once again, Ottawa money line plus 110 and the under 6 there in Buffalo. What else? Moving on. Here we go. Washington Capitals at the Philadelphia Flyers. Over-under. Here's at 6. Caps minus 185 on the money line. This line keeps moving. It opened up at minus 170. Caps are now at minus 185. I'm not surprised. Flyers coming at plus 165 at home. This could be a game, I feel like between Tuesday and Thursday, you're bound to get a dog sort of night. Could this be it? Could it be a possible dog evening? We'll see what happens. 80% of that money, though, of the public is on the Capitals tonight. Flyers 8-11-1 at home this year. 11-12, in their last 23 at home, covering the puck line, and 7-3 in their last 10 with the overs. Caps come in 15-5-3 on the road this year, 17-7 on the road, covering the puck line in the last 24 games, and 4-6 in the last 10 with the overs. Like I said, 80% of the money is on the Caps here tonight. I'm leaning over in this spot. I like the over 6 here. Obviously, Flyers are trending over. Caps are 4-6, in favor of when it comes basically with the over. They're 4-6 in the last 10. But I like the Capitals in this spot. I do like the Caps puck line minus 1.5. I also like the team total over 3.5 for the Caps. If Samsonov is in net for the Caps, it's tough. It's tough to see the Flyers scoring on him. He's been very well as of late. This could be a 4-1 sort of game, but I'm gonna roll with the dice here. I'm gonna go with the over 6 Flyers Caps, but I'm all over the Caps here tonight. Minus 1.5 on the puck line, and I also like the Caps team total over 3.5. All right, Detroit and the Rangers. Okay, we're going to MSG. The over/under here is at 6. You have the Rangers at minus 200 on the money line. Now, if you want to do some sort of parlay, Rangers Blues pays out at plus 115. That's not too bad to look at. If you're digging, who else was a big favorite tonight that looks pretty decent on the card? Honestly, I think that was it. I think it was just the Rangers and St. Louis. That was a good parlay there, plus 115. I think it's a really good parlay if you want a money line parlay. Solid value there. But Detroit Rangers, here we are. Rangers are minus 200 on the money line, and Detroit is plus 175. Again, you have some solid dogs here tonight getting tremendous value. 85% of the public money is on the Rangers. Not surprised here at all. Rangers at home are unbelievable. 16-4-1 at home this year. 10-12 covering the puck line in the last 22 games, and 5-5 in the last 10 with the overs. Detroit comes in 7-13-2 on the road, 8-15 covering the puck line in the last 23 on the road, and 7-3 in the last 10 with the overs. This is trending over for me. I like the over 6 in this spot too. Those pesky Red Wings could definitely score a few tonight. But the Rangers have been playing red hot. This could very well be an over for sure. I like the over 6 here. I'm going to rock with the Rangers puck line once again here, minus 1.5. And I'm on the Rangers. I'm on that Rangers Blues money line parlay at plus 115. I think that's pretty good. Decent value as well. So it's just tough stopping this Rangers team. They're playing incredible as of late. So there you have it. Rangers Wings over 6, and I'm all over the Rangers here tonight. Puck line minus 1, and part of that 2-team parlay that I just mentioned earlier with the St. Louis Blues. All right. Latter half of the games here, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Over/under here is at 6. I mean, this to me, it looks good on paper as far as an over is concerned. This could be a game like the Panthers-Canes where everyone's going to be hyped up on this over and ends up going under. That's how I feel about this. So we'll see what happens here. But over/unders here is at 6. Toronto comes in minus 150 on the money line at home, And Pittsburgh is a plus 135 dog tonight. This should be fun. 70% of the money in the public going towards Toronto here. And I'm not really sure why. And, Pittsburgh, like I said, I'll mention their road record because it's phenomenal. Toronto at home is 17-4-1 at home, 8-14 in the last 22 at home, covering the puck line, and 8-2 in the last 10 with the overs. This team, obviously, trending over big time. Pittsburgh comes in 17-5-1 on the road. One of the best road teams in the NHL right now, playing extremely well. Crosby just got his 500th goal as well. So kudos to him. Congratulations. 16-9 on the road, covering the puck line in the last 25, and 5-5 in the last 10 with the overs. Now, I can see the first period over in this game. I can, and then maybe a slower game throughout the rest of the second and third period. I know Toronto has been red hot when it comes to scoring as of late. And you know what? It's as much as I want to take and lean the under in this spot, I got to rock with the over. Both teams are trending over. You have two red-hot offenses right now, and it's going to be tough to stop that. So give me the over 6 in this spot, as much as it wouldn't surprise me if it does go under. But I want to lean with the trends here, over 6 here in this spot. First period over 1.5 as well. But when I'm talking dogs tonight, I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to take those Pittsburgh Penguins money line at plus 135. You can shop around and get close to plus 140, if plus 140. So that's pretty good. I like the value there for the Pens tonight. And I like that puck line, plus 1.5. I mean, they're 16-9 in the last 25. And Toronto, they're 8-14 covering the puck line at home. So nothing too tremendous there for the Leafs. 4-3 sort of game. I'll take that for the Pens. Or hell, Toronto wins 3-2. You still cover that puck line for the Pens. But I'm all over the Penguins here tonight. I like that as a dog. Plus 140, getting solid value there. And the over 6. At the over 6 here in that. And of course the puck line for the Penguins at plus 1.5. There you go. Penguins, Toronto. All right, Boston Bruins at the New York Islanders. Over-runners at 5.5. Islanders are at minus 115 on the money line. Boston's plus 105. And 70% of that money is on the road dog, and that is the Boston Bruins here tonight. Islanders 9-10-1 at home this year, 9-13 covering the puck line in the last 22, and 5-5 in the last 10 with the overs. Boston comes in 12-6-1 on the road, still pretty good. 13-8 on the road covering the puck line, pretty solid, and 5-5 as well in the last 10 with the overs. I like the Bruins here playing. I'll be short and sweet. Bruins plus 105 on the money line. Give me them. If you're going to give me Bruins as a dog at plus 105, I'll take it. Islanders have not impressed me whatsoever as of late. And between these two, I like the under. I like the under 5.5. And that's where I'm going. Short and sweet. Bruins money line plus 105 and the under 5.5 as they go to the Isles. Okay. Seattle and the Winnipeg Jets over under here is at 6. Winnipeg just had an amazing night last night against Minnesota. Now here comes the Kraken, who I think I've backed the Kraken twice or 3 times during the course of the NHL season. This might be that next time that I actually do back them because I like this spot here. Over-under here is at 6. Winnipeg comes in at minus 170 on the money line. It's moving up. Money's going towards the Kraken here. And believe it or not, on DraftKings, they are showing plus 150 to plus 145 to plus 150 on DraftKings, as I saw this morning. So it's a good lock right there if you're considering taking a Kraken. Winnipeg here getting 80% of the money. I'm not surprised. 12-9 at home, 11-11 at home covering the puck line, and 5-5 in their last 10 with the over. Seattle comes in 7-13-1 on the road, covering that puck line, 14-8 in their last 22, and also 5-5 in their last 10 with the overs. All right. I'm on Seattle. I like this dog. I like the dog play here once again tonight. Kraken plus 150 is where I had it. That's where I got it. I like that spot for the Kraken. I like them to cover the puck line plus 1.5 as well. And I'm going to go under in this situation. I think Kraken have been playing pretty solid defense as of late. I'm going to lean the under 6 here in this game. Winnipeg, Seattle. There you go. All right. Columbus Blue Jackets at the Chicago Blackhawks. Over under here is also at 6. Let's see. Chicago comes in minus 130 on the money line. Columbus plus 110 on the money line. So 60% of the money on Chicago for the public here. And if I didn't mention to you before, 80% of the money is going towards the Jets from the public. Columbus getting 40%. This is a toss-up game. This should be really good. Chicago opened up at -160, quickly dropped to -130. So money going towards the Jackets here that are now staying at +110. A good number there. Chicago comes in 8-11, 8-11-3 at home this year, 8-14 covering the puck line, and 3-5-2 in their last 10 with the overs. Columbus comes in 11-13 on the road, 13-11 on the road covering the puck line, and 7-2-1 in the last 10 with the overs. I'm rocking out the over 6 in this spot. I will probably even buy that alternate goal line at 5.5 at -135 with the over as well. A little bit of juice, but I like it. Probably one of my favorite overs for tonight as well. So make sure to keep your eye on that. I do like the over here. Over 6, over 5.5 or over 6. That's where I'm leaning in this game. And I like the Jackets. Again, I'm going to take another dog here. Jackets +110. Jackets puck line +1.5. That's how I'm feeling between this game. All right. And actually the first period over 1.5 as well. You could put that into consideration. Hawks, Jackets. Anaheim Ducks at the Edmonton Oilers. Over-under here is at 6.5. Edmonton -220 on the money line. Anaheim +195 on the money line. This is going to, again, another game that could go either way for sure. Edmonton 13-10 at home, 8-15 at home covering the puck line, and 3-7 in their last 10 with the overs. Ducks just played last night against the Flames. Probably a bad spot for them. 10-10-2 on the road, 16-9 on the road covering the puck line, which is very tremendous for Anaheim. And 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. We saw an over last night. This is at 6.5. I'm going under in this spot. Edmonton. Still I know they went over with the Kings, but I like the under 6.5 in this spot. Edmonton, Anaheim. Probably gonna have tired legs for Anaheim. As much as I do want to take that money line for Anaheim because I'm not sure what's going to happen with Edmonton. But Edmonton's starting to step up a little bit. Solid game against the Kings the other night. Do they come back to full force? We'll see. But I'm more leaned on the under than a total in this spot. Anaheim +1.5. Give me the puck line here to cover. They've been covering it well, while Edmonton has not been covering the puck line whatsoever. Like I said, they're 8-15 in their last 23 at home, covering that puck line. And Anaheim, I know they got crushed last night, but you have to imagine, I know they have tired legs, but 16-9 is still a solid record to cover the puck line. So I'll take that into consideration when I'm betting this game, and the under 6.5. So short and sweet, Ducks, Edmonton, there you go. And then for the nightcap, the last game, Vancouver Canucks at the San Jose Sharks. Over-under here's at 5.5. Vancouver, this is a toss-up game. This is a -110 pick-em basically across the board, with 60% of the money going towards the Vancouver Canucks, the red-hot Vancouver Canucks. I would like to add there. This should be a good one. Both teams are playing solid as of late. More defensively as well as of late too, specifically for Vancouver. San Jose at home this year is 11-10-1, 8-15 covering the puck line at home, which is brutal, and 3-7 in their last 10 with the overs. Vancouver comes in 12-12-1 on the road, 16-11 on the road covering the puck line, and 4-6 in their last 10 with the overs. Now, I like the Canucks. I'll be short and sweet here. Vancouver Canucks on the money line, -110, -105. Depends what you got here. Not much money, not much movement has changed at all. San Jose was at -105, now at -110, so you can't really consider money moving to San Jose by 5 cents. I mean, it's not that much at all. But I just like Vancouver. I just think the way they've been playing as of late, they have a pretty solid road puck line record as well. San Jose is not covering the puck line at all. This could very well be a 1-goal sort of game. 3-2 is my guess for Vancouver, and that's why I lean under 5.5. San Jose's 3-7 in their last 10. When it comes to the overs, so under is 7-3 in the last 10 for San Jose, and Vancouver 6-4 with the under as of late too. So trending under as well. So give me under 5.5 in this game, and give me the Vancouver Canucks on the money line. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 10-game NHL slate completed. Get ready for your cards. Let's have a fun Thursday night, Thirsty Thursday. Be safe. We're heading to the weekend. And listen, like always, I'm Philly Pete. I'm heading off. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And hey, listen, I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday. I'll see you guys. Bye.